Greetings, brothers. This is Rostam, and today we're gonna have a 2v2 Desert Showdown. So without further ado, let's go to the game. On the blue side, we actually have two Russian players. I think this is a Skysilver with the Tech Marine, defensive hero, starts with range, can get melee actually. Is very good to support the vehicles. And on the right side is Bloodrain. I'm pretty sure they're Bloodrain as Skysilver, but I don't know who plays who. I don't read Russian words. So anyway, so Bloodrain actually playing the Force Commander, an offensive hero. Goes forward here and goes on the offensive pretty much versus the Chaos Lord of Adila. Adila playing Chaos Lord of all heroes. Perhaps going for the decap now. He's just gonna... I think he was expecting someone else, because he cannot knock back the Chaos Lord with the... for the Emperor activated on him. So he was... perhaps Bloodrain was expecting some other heroes, so he can maybe disrupt the power or whatever reason that FC had to have to go forward. But anyway, Adila here with the Chaos Space Marines in the field, and Bloodrain with the Tactical Marines. Also the Tech Marine of Skysilver as a tactical squad. And finally we have Crisis actually capping this PowerPoint with his hero, the Warboss, another tanky melee hero such as the Chaos Lord with 920 HP. The difference is that the Warboss can be knocked back, unlike the Chaos Lord. And also we got the double shooters of this Crisis versus the tactical squad. Looks like it's gonna be double tags for both of our Space Marine players on the blue team. I assume Adila has gone random. I don't ever see him play Chaos Lord, like ever, never ever. Wow, the shooters actually broke this line to this power, and actually they're capping it. There are too many actuallys actually that I'm actually using. So the blue team are gonna have the 2-1 eventually, but I saw that quick triple cap. These sluggers are very low, but oof. Ooh, the misjudgment on this approach from Cry actually, another actually, cost him the Slugger boys. Now he has to replace those boys, because those are important boys. There is a looter squad in the field for Cry. I don't think he needs looters versus the Tech Marine, but anyway, it's nice to have him. Can lock this place down. And a Tech Marine turret, Tarantula turret. So sorry, I've been away for I think 2 weeks now, but I promised I would do the weekly casts, at least one. When I'm busy I'll cast one, and when I have time I'll cast two. And I actually I opened a poll on the discussion section, and apparently you guys like 1v1s a lot, and not much of 3v3s. 1v1s and 2v2s I'm the same way as well. I really like 2v2s, so I'll try to bring more 1v1s from now on, and sometimes 2v2s. Anyway, scouts here, they had gone for a decapping action on this requisition point. They are now retreating. Artificer armor on the Tech Marine. I like this loadout that Skysilver is going for. Is pretty much a tanky Tech Marine, which can build mines as well. And looks like he's going to build some mines here because he lost some energy there. On the right side, Force Commander with the Power Sword and the Artificer Armor versus Raptors of Adila. Adila with a 1-1-1 build. The Chaos Havocs are gonna shoot the Force Commander eventually. The FC got into the firing arc of the Raptors. Firing arc of the Chaos Havocs there. Sorry, it's 9 AM here. I just woke up. on the weekend. Two of these mines, actually again, are they gonna do more damage when they? No, there was only one. Anyway, so some more decapping action on these requisition points. Since this crisis was forced off the field, he never replaced those tier 1 sluggers. Well, tier 1 sluggers are pretty bad, so I understand why he didn't. Okay, triple mines here, but it is kind of a folly because the Chaos Space Marines can just shoot the mines here with the detection of the Chaos Heretic squad and the Sparring Champion. They try to take some models on retreat, unable to do so. Meanwhile, the looters are aware of this Tech Marine and they're gonna shoot a volley into the base of the Tech Marine. Tech Marine is gonna be okay. It's gonna take the garrison. Both of these requisition points have been capped, which is very annoying. And the Force Commander meanwhile bashing with the Power Sword while the Raptors jump the Tactical Squad. The Scouts naturally a counter to the Raptors. Raptors have to retreat, lose a model to the Tactical Squad in range, I think. Scouts also retreating, and this power bash was unsuccessful. Warboss has 0 experience. He's an unexperienced Warboss, and it's going to be tier 2, very quick tier 2 for Cry, going for the Death Threat. The red team had those powers way sooner than the blue team had it. They got their the blue team got their own power decapped for a while. Force Commander going forward, doing the charge, and the Chaos Space Marines are gonna be okay. It's a very good loadout deal with the Raptors. This I like to see this Power Sword action every once in a while. It is nice. Warboss with no war gear. Obviously, he wanted to go to tier 2. Also, the Tech Marine of Skysilver doesn't have much, but oh, he had these turrets as the power expenditure, and also the artificer. But yeah, you see the power rush of the red team actually worked here because there is a defeat threat, and there's a war truck in the field for Cry, but he has no sluggers nor storm boys. So I don't know why he wants a war truck in the field. Anyway, the Force Commander going finding the looters, but he's gonna be in trouble here. Going for the tactical drop pod. This tactical drop pod might kill the Force Commander. Yeah, the FC is dead. FC goes to tier levels up to 2 though. Raptors jumping into the tactical squad blob, and they have to retreat. Okay, with the Force Commander down, I don't think he's gonna get a revive there soon, at least. It's on a tricky place. This Death Threat burned down all of this power, and is now gonna burn down all of this power from on the right side. I really like this war truck. Reminds me of Mad Max series. Look at that orchid smiler. That's the best smile. It's such a happy orc there. Okay, this Death Threat really, I think, just got. It has paid for itself so far. Level 2 from only bashing generators. Imagine that. Level 2.5 nearly. Some upgrades on these shooter boys. So the war truck basically with the double D's here, yeah, or the double goggles. Depending on how your mind works, is it Slanichi or is it Zinchi? If it is Zinchi, that's double goggles. If it's Slanichi, it's double D's. Anyway. There's a twin link shooter there as well. Borbos going for the decap on the middle requisition point. VPs are really close, but it doesn't matter. The blue team are in a bad spot, but look at that. They're going Toil Ali style with lots of requisition. Bloodrain actually going triple tax. And a plasma cannon, and also Skysilver with double tax and a plasma cannon. So it might be tricky in here. Finally the thingy here goes down. The drop pod. Okay, go Pog. The Tech Marine is gonna revive the Force Commander. Nicely done there. And Tech Marine not go down though. Oh, he's gonna be greedy, and he might actually pay for that greediness with his life. Indeed he does. He was gonna throw the orbs of the Omnissiah. He wasn't able to do so. That was a nice plasma cannon shot, setting up in a very nice place, killing more shooter boy models. Those shooter boy models are not as cheap as guardsmen shooters are in guardsman 27. Okay, Bob was purchasing the angry bits in tier 2 to go angry on the double plasma cannons. Wow, so many plasma cannons in here. With damage requisition, that is expected. So many tax and plasma guns. This replay should be called tax and plasma guns. Adila with a dreadnought in the field and also has no inspiring champion so far, has the Mark of Khorne upgrade on these dudes. It's a pretty good upgrade. This power farm on the right actually has been bashed with the tactical squad with a flamer in tier 2. Bloodrain realizing that he and his teammates were on the back foot, so he just got the flamers and went to the right side and bashed his power farm and capped it. 328 to 350. So with these tanks and plasma cannons, the the blue team are doing some work. I'm interested to see the outcome of that. But in tier 3 it might be tricky versus predators and stuff. Nob squad. Chaos Lord with the combi flamers makes him a Tech Marine in one hand. Also goes for the Mantle of Hate, some control on that Force Commander. I really like that armor. That's my favorite Chaos Lord armor. The Tech Marine goes down, I think trying to throw the orbs. This Death Thread is screwed. The plasma cannons are screwed. The Death Thread is perfectly fine, because there's not much AB. Another plasma cannon shot goes to these dudes. Wow, the plasma cannons actually were wiped. Skysilver in lots of trouble. Is that the both of the plasma cannons of Skysilver are wiped, and also his turret has been wiped, and his power farm is gonna get wrecked. So the blue team are in really bad shape. Really bad shape. Yeah, it just got doubled, but I think yeah, that was due to the Death Thread. This Death Thread, man. Level 3 Death Thread. Wiped double plasma cannons, wiped like 10 generators. Has done so much work. I think this Death Thread has done the best amount of work a Death Thread could have done in Dawn of War 2. In Dawn of War 2 history, perhaps. Doing so much work. That's the Weird Boy special attack in melee. Borbos has to retreat, has the spiky armor, but it's still in tier level 1. It's not a tank. I kind of missed that. But mix that with the World of Tanks. Your tanks get tiers, they do not get levels. That was the attempt on throwing a orbs of the Omnisaya. So many vehicles in the field. That's going to be a nice orb throw, but to what an extent? To this extent, he's gonna escape away. The enemy is destroying the key structures. These dudes are tier level 2 and level 2. Nothing on them. Perhaps can get another tactical squad and make them into Stern Guard veterans. Skysilver. Skysilver goes tier 2 though. No Stern Guards, no upgrades on these dudes, just plasma cannons and go tier 3. But he needs some more power. And he needs to defend his power if he wants to get something juicy in the field. Perhaps he's going for the Venerable Dreadnought. I think that Venerable is 50 power. He's not going to be able to get that soon. I like the Razorback play here. Missile launcher into the Razorback. Basically, that's a truck buster in Orky language. Bosh, that's a truck buster. That's the Yumi truck buster. The orbs of the Omnisaya doesn't do anything because the war truck backs down. The Yumi truck buster goes forward. The truck and the tank busters, in this case, the tactical missile launcher and the Razorback combined together. I think this move, double truck busters even. I think this move back in the day has been like, this move has been discovered by Tex like 10 years ago. 12 years ago, yeah. It looks one of Tex's moves. Ooh, the Beamy Lutas. The Beamy Lutas, man. Did so much damage to that Razorback. I don't know why Cry has gone for the Beamy Lutas, because the Razorback is on the other side. Oof! The death threat, poor death threat, goes down after doing so much. He's not appreciated at all and goes down so sadly. That was so sad with the double missile launcher shots. That was so sad, man, that death threat. I really loved that death threat. That was my hero. Each death threat goes down. They're doing so much. Getting so many teeth. The Weird Boy doesn't let these tactical squad cap this point. Hence, ooh, was that the powerful sweep? What was that? The Borbos was just was that a special attack with the artificial armor? I think that was a special attack from Tech Marine with the artificial armor just knocking away the Borbos. How is that possible? The Razorback is dead, by the way. And it is the job of it is the work of these Plague Marines, I assume. Okay, so Adila with a valid tier 2 army, instead of going tier 3 and getting a tank, has gone for the useless Plague Marines. Very lame army composition. Double missile launchers versus Plague Marines. Just kidding. Maybe not. Okay, the Scout Squad are level 3 though. Perhaps they can throw a grenade to the head of the Chaos Heretics there. Another Razorback purchase. Let fly. Oof, that was a nice nade. That was a nice nade, and the oof, that was a nice save attempt by the Chaos Lord going for the Mantle of Hate, which is level 1 with the Demonic Visage, but that didn't work out in the end, and the Force Commander is fine after getting mantled and is level 3 actually. Damn it, I'm just playing Board of Tanks, I'm just calling these tiers instead of levels. Okay, yeah, tier 3 here for Skysilver, and he really likes his Venerable Dreadnoughts and his Mega Repairs with the Tech Marines repair. Another Razorback goes down, and unfortunately I don't see that. Perhaps the work of the Chaos Raptors and Plague Marines and the Chaos Dreadnoughts. Come on, a P-Dev shot! Oof, P-Dev shot. They peed on the yeah, Chaos raptors there. Another model, Force Commander? No? You're not gonna chase after the raptors? Could have gotten another model. For some reason didn't attack them. Double missile launchers, man. The war truck is still alive. Sluggers have basically been purchased, but they have 0 experience. They're unexperienced slugger boys. Flamers, I don't know if flamers do more damage to the plague marines. Somebody tells me in the chat if you are familiar with that kind of stuff. Tell me if the plague marines do have flame resistance. Level 3 tanks versus level 3 slugger boys and the venerable dreadnought. The slugger boys are toast. Barbars should be careful. Truck bastards here, tank bastards and the truck. Vulnerable though with lots of HP here, more than 2000 at level 1 with the Dark Age of Technology charges into the looters, is gonna kill the Barbars, is just gonna tie up the looters as well, and the Force Commander on this side is gonna bother the war truck. Wow! These looters nearly going down, 12 HP only. Venerable, what are you doing? Wow, look at the pressure, man. Look at the pressure. 126 to 234. They do need victory points, though. Wow, this Venerable is gonna kill so much shit in here. Takes out the shooter boys. Those shooter boys were leveled up. And he's going after the looters. Looters aren't gonna land the shot. This truck is gonna go down as well. Come on, take me. Yeah, the truck is down, man. The Russian plays here, just base raping with the Venerable Dreadnought, man. Nicely done. Wow, this is really fun game. Oh, yeah, Venerable. You did good, though. You did good. So look at the job this Venerable has done. Basically, one manning the Orc army eventually goes down with his last fist the tank busters there, and look at the Cry's army, man. Only the Warbus, level 2 Warbus, even a Looters and a Weird Boy is still in tier 2 as well. Man, Cry just got demolished. 120 to 184. There's gonna be a 2-1 for the blue team, even 2-0. 1-0. Oh. Bloodrain has done a very good job with this triple tags, just bashing this farm as well. This Flamer is level 3. Okay, Cry eventually goes tier 3, perhaps some commando purchase or Nob Squad purchase, who knows. This Force Commander, man, also has the Sacred Standard. Has done such a good job. The Chaos Lord is not leveled up that much. The FC might be that, yeah, perhaps. Also has 40 Emperor on him. I really appreciate that. His ability usage. Really a nice touch there. Skysilver going for the Librarian. Warps his Tech Marine out. Gates of Infinity, not the Warp, because it's not gonna be that theoretical. Or perhaps it is, because it is my channel and I love chaos. Brother, let's Gate of Infinity that, but we know it is the Warp. Just warping that thing out. Oof! The Sparring Champion is a snipe with the Dreadnought's fist of the Emperor, and the Dreadnought is going for the multi-melt of a might see the missile launcher on Adila's Chaos Dreadnought. We shall see. Missile launcher is gonna do a very good job versus this Dreadnought, but it's gonna be shit versus everything else in this army. Man, at this point, I wish Adila had gone for a melee Dreadnought. He's tier 3 though. And also, while we are listening to Papa Nergal there in the and I love that laugh. That's Olker actually, not the Papa Nergal, that's Olker, the demon, the greater demon of Nergal. Well, basically every demon of Nurgle. Every greater demon of Nurgle is Nurgle himself, because they are basically the same. Nurgle is kind of special in this way. Like Bloodthirsters and the Zinchian greater demons, Weaver of Fate or whatever, they have their own personalities, but basically every great unclean one is grandfather Nurgle. As a special connection, 2-0 here for the red team, and it's gonna be a triple cap. The blue team has to cap their victory points there. Looted tank in the field. Oof. That's a nice shot if they weren't in retreat. Fortunately for those guys, they were. And even in the retreat, kills 2 models there. This looted tank is gonna be really good versus the tactical blob there. There is a triple cap though, 59 to 111. Triple for the red, and that's a nice orb throw. Orbs of the Omnissiah. Perhaps this looted is done. Actually, that weird boy doing a very good damage to that looted tank. Friendly fire damage. That was quickening. That was not quickening. That was the time something ability from the librarian buffing this Tech Marine. This Tech Marine man has done a really good job, and has a second vulnerable. Yeah, this vulnerable is gonna have a field day in this base. Gorges into the base and into the looters, and there's nothing Troy can do about that. Level 3 Warboss. It's really hard to level up your Warboss to level 2. Level up your Warboss after a while. And speaking of grandfather Nurgle, here comes the great and clean one with the jiggly intestines and those shreky feet and that demon head. Looks like a child. Looks like a child that has pooped his pants and is happy that he's walking. Looks like a fat boy, fat child. That's the vomit, and the child vomits on the tactical blob. Look at that great uncle man, is so happy. Just this model is so good with the man boobs, Nurgle boobs, and that spine there. And look at the that's yikes, gross. Come on, baby, come on, burp. A triple cap here for the blue though. This time, the mark of corn. Chaos Space Marines basically corn berserkers here. I'm gonna finish the cap. The Dreadnought is still on the default form. This vulnerable Dreadnought has the Dark Age of Technology with no experience whatsoever. Just gonna stall the red team, I guess. Wow, the scouts on level 4, level 3 with no upgrades. Are you kidding me? Skysilver keeping them with no upgrades. Orbs of the Omnissiah into the Dreadnoughts. There's nothing to benefit from that orbs, and it's 24 to 26. Yeah, Great and Killing just throwing in base to keep stuff from decapping these victory points, and I think, yeah, the red team. This Great and Killing basically a big giant lump of HP for the red team, and actually throws away the Force Commander and might die in base just to annoy these Space Marines, and doesn't die but throws. Yeah, look at that Great and Clean one, just had so much to eat that he just throwing away his sword and is finished with this game. But anyway, this is the game. I really like this. I really enjoyed this game. Was a nice fun. Techmarine is level 4. This Techmarine did really interesting stuff. Level 3 scouts, level 4 tanks, double level 4 tanks, devastators. Level 6 force commander. Level 4 Warboss, and level 3 Chaos Lord. I really like the FC and the Techmarine's loadouts with Orbs Artificer and the Meltagun, and also the FC with the Sacred Standard. But this game was back and forth I really like that. Level 4 tax all around. Oh my goodness. Two venerable dreadnoughts going down. So many vehicles going down in this game. So many Razorbacks and War Trucks and Death Threats. But anyway, Great Unclean One just steals the deal at the end. Though there were also some commandos purchased here as well. Oh man, the long loading screen here. So yeah, I think I should be scheduling my casts to be on Saturday and Sunday. I really do want to do lore stuff, but I need more time for that. I have to set that up properly before I go into the lore. Perhaps the weekly lore needs a lot of research, lots of preparing stuff. I have to say a narration. I have to write a narration for that. There are sites, but I like to write my own stuff. Yeah, that's the score screen. Actually, Bloodrain becomes champion. Yeah, it's a very good commander score with that force commander. It's really good. But yeah, eventually the red team winning in the capping game there. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this game, guys. Until next time, this has been Rostam. Take care and Godspeed. See you later, brothers.